So I think it's live now. Hello, everybody. My name is Ahmed Aldoori, and I have with me Steven Zapata.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you all again.
Oh, wait, I should click this. All right, say something again.
Wait a minute, I have to mute. I have to mute. All right, I'm
Oh, I didn't mute on it. I just wanted to make sure that it goes to your screen when it's talking. Oh, it is muted. Cool.
No one needs to see my face, right? I should start my
Anyway,
screen share now.
what's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about, well, talking and drawing. On the theme of nostalgic video games. I mean, for me, I have a small list of games that I love. Kicking it off with Mega Man X, Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Final Fantasy 9. But we'll be talking about that, drawing that stuff, and Steven's here to talk about that too.
I am. Hooray!
Isn't that cool? What are you gonna draw?
I don't know. You know what? Vile. Yeah, sure. I'll draw Vile.
You're gonna draw Vile.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it, but you recommended it before, so rock on.
From Mega Man X. Is
Mega
everybody
Mega Man X.
Say hello if you're seeing this live. Nobody's really saying anything. Is the sound okay? Let's see. Make sure the sound is okay. Let's assume that they're listening. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna switch to screen share on my end, and assuming I can. All right, cool. They're hearing us. There's about 7 people in here. 10 people. Oh, dude, you already started your drawing?
People. There's Vile. I did. Well, I was drawing stick figures, but then I put the arm cannon and the Boba Fett thing on him, and now it's Vile.
For some reason, I'm not. Oh, cool. Those are great gesture poses, man.
That's Vile. Evil bastard.
He's pretty vile.
Yeah.
What's his story? He just wants to be vile against Mega Man's?
Yeah, I think it's a case of nominal determinism. I think his name is Vile, so he wants to be vile.
Oh.
Pretty simple.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'm super tired. What?
Oh no, I got a notification. Got distracted for a second.
Oh. How was work, man?
It was good actually. It was a good day of work. I was on time, made good progress, and got to draw some happy people. That was nice.
All right. Yeah. You're drawing happy people. Can you tell us what that's about without breaking NDA?
No, I can't. Suffice to say that they were happy and they were doing stuff, and I did get to I had a shot that was predominated by a fake Kinect game UI. So I spent like half the day like designing the whole UI, and I got a kick out of that. That was fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm having it on your screen. God, hold on. We got a technical malfunction here.
Well, I thought you wanted me to talk for a while.
Yeah. I have to get set up because like my tablet was going off onto the other screen for some reason.
Okay. And
leave
it on mine for a minute then.
I'm just gonna minimize everything.
Oh man, my Photoshop's already slowing down. It's the same thing that happened last time.
Oh, because the streaming?
Yeah, I don't know. It should be able to handle it. I don't know why it's giving it such a tough time.
Are you running off of your MacBook?
Yeah.
Huh. Well.
Hey, it's a good MacBook, all right?
It's really a good MacBook. Are they talking in the?
Yeah. There's people around.
Oh.
There are human beings.
Okay. Oh. He's. Hello, everybody. Oh, since you're all here, all 16 of you, what are your favorite games from growing up? Just list them off.
This is going to be a long list.
I am 32 gigabytes of RAM. Man, those are really cool sketches, man.
Oh, thanks, Med. That's so sweet, and I don't believe you at all.
I tend to lie.
Yeah, I don't trust your praise ever. Never have.
I think I mean they suck. I'm just being nice, really.
I know.
Oh, Solid Snake is his favorite game.
Solid Snake. I love Solid Snake. I love Solid Snake 1 and Solid Snake 2.
Kingdom Heart,
Oh, Kingdom Hearts is a good game. That's good stuff.
Golden Eyeball, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, cool. I remember seeing the advertisement for that in video games. Jack and Daxter, that was always a good one.
I think I played the demo for Soul Reaver like 1,000 times, and it was only one room. Still have good memories of that.
And, ooh. All right. I think it's all set up now. Crash Bandicoots.
The Crash Bandicoot.
Street Fighter, Persona. You know, I don't understand Persona. I tried like reading up on what that game is.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're like a student in a school, but you're anime at the same. I don't know.
It's a fighting game, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Old school Pokemon, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue for me. All right. All right.
I think Persona is a fighting game. I've never played it, but in my mind, I imagined it was a lot like a Guilty Gear, which is one of my favorite.
Guilty
games.
Gear looks awesome.
I loved Guilty Gear.
Oh no! Oh no! Photoshop took away Scrubby Zoom.
Delete, X out, stream over.
problem.
It's been nice, everyone, but we're not going to do this or even pretend that that's okay.
How could anyone do that to me? That is. All right, I'm gonna reopen Photoshop. So what are you thinking about when you're drawing those sketches? Like, they seem pretty dynamic.
I'm thinking like, oh man, what would make it look like it's going fast? And then I do that.
Would you say that the drawings you made of Vile are made of Go Fast?
They're absolutely made of Go Fast. By weight, Go Fast is the first ingredient on the list.
Got it. Got it.
Without a doubt.
He's skating in that one.
I love skating. Skating fun.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Restarting the Photoshops.
In all seriousness, though, to not dodge the question, I think first thing in a gestury thing is like direction and angles. I think you get a lot of mileage out of that. It's usually the first thing I'm thinking of.
Right. Ooh. There it is. Okay. So work was interesting for me today because I woke up at 4 a.m. For no reason. Well, no, I slept at 7 p.m. because of a previous all-nighter. I was in such sleep and I eventually went to work around like 8 or something, which is way early for me. I usually show up at like noon. Just kidding, around 10. And now I'm like just really super tired. Anyway, question for you, Steven. What are your favorite games growing up?
Okay, favorite games. Mega Man X, by far, was one of my favorite games.
Agreed.
I think that that kind of dominated a lot of stuff, and not in like a, oh, I think it's better than other games and it has this, this, and this over the other games kind of way. More just like in a it rocks kind of way, and I wasn't even thinking about it and just played it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so things were so simple back then.
Was better than everything.
Yeah. Let me think. Let me stop doodling for a second and think. Mega Man, Zelda, Star Fox. I love Star Fox.
Oh, I forgot about Star Fox. Wait, back to Zelda's. What are your top 4? Why 4? Top 3 Zeldas.
Top 3 Zeldas. Number 1, Ocarina of Time, which maybe other people wouldn't agree with, but I think Ocarina of Time, I mean, even just on raw, pure nostalgia alone, and the time that it came into my life, and how epic it was, Ocarina of Time, number
Yeah,
1.
but Majora's Mask is better.
Yeah, Majora's Mask might be number 2. It might be number 2, actually.
I think you were there when I tried to start playing that, and I couldn't do it because of the graphics.
Yeah, you know, I think Majora's Mask was really something that you had to do, like for real. I think you had to do it right after you played Ocarina of Time, because I think you had to have a burst of energy for it from Ocarina.
That makes
And
sense.
and I think that it is at its best when you compare it to Ocarina, because it's so much
Oh,
darker. So if you just played Ocarina, Majora's Mask becomes like this awesome like counterpoint.
yeah.
And if you haven't played Ocarina of Time recently, or maybe like a more lighthearted Zelda game recently, and you try to play Majora's Mask, I think it feels then too dark, and it feels like it's not a Zelda game. It feels like something totally different.
Huh.
Yeah, it's interesting. But
Contrast.
exactory. But yeah, I loved Majora's Mask. I played the crap out of Majora's Mask. I probably played Majora's Mask for as long as I played Ocarina of Time, really.
Hmm.
Yeah, I loved Majora's Mask a lot. So that's probably number 2. Number 3, probably Link Between Worlds.
Oh God, that was awesome.
Ah, such a good
And
game.
you got all the little meow meows. Is that what
I
they were
did.
called?
I got every meow meow.
Oh God. And those were the little squeaky things, and you found them all around the map,
For
and
sure.
you got them all. What
I
was it
got it.
that?
I got every damn one so that I could have the great spin, and I regret nothing.
And so not only did you have the golden master sword, you had the spin that just kills everything on the screen.
It just decimates everything. It's a little cheap. Nothing can hold up to it. It clears whole screens of enemies. It makes the hardest challenge in the game really easy. But yeah, that was like my last victory lap. I went through the whole map again and just great spun everything. Had a great time.
Of course you did.
Naturally.
Naturally.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's from
those are my
StarCraft. Yeah.
those are my top 3 Zeldas, I think.
And I really liked Link to the Past.
That was going to be my number 3 until I remembered Link Between Worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my list is. It's funny to think that kids these days, their nostalgic games are going to be like Call of Duty 7 or whatever is out today.
I guess.
Or some, like I guess there's some games that are good. If they play Nintendo games, I mean, I think Nintendo's doing it right with their games these days.
Nintendo does do a great job. Well, I think there's a big, I think stuff is still strong in the more indie markets and all that.
Mm,
I think that stuff's pretty cool.
right.
God, but then you see something like Gigantic get its wings clipped, and you wonder what the hell is happening, right?
Yeah, we just hired a couple people from their company.
God, I just can't believe that for real. I mean, Gigantic's such a beautiful looking game, looks like so much fun. It's like a textbook example of good design, and it just what happens that you can't keep it together and get help when you have such strong product? God damn it.
I heard a rumor that they might have been bought out by somebody to get the game done, so there is still hope.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, screw it. Sounds awesome.
I was promised a beta key. That dude never delivered.
I have one. You want one? You want it?
How do you have a beta key?
I registered for Gigantic's beta a long time ago, and
You got
I only got the key like a few weeks ago, I think.
Gigante. That's Spanish for gigantic, right? Gigante.
Gigante.
Gigantic.
The number 1 Gigante.
Hola, me llamo Brad. Yeah, we did that last time, right?
Oh, dude. That's horrible.
Yeah. Do you have an eye on the chat by any chance?
Nope.
All right.
I was just totally distracted talking to my friend.
I did the lifting working outs today, getting swole and
You
whatnot.
getting swole, getting big?
Yeah,
You were
apparently.
you were Radio City Muscle Hall?
I was Radio City Muscle. Yeah, indeed.
You were a genetic beast lobster?
Not that much.
Were you Swolebraham Lincoln?
I was not Swolebraham Lincoln. I'm not that yet, but I'm getting there.
All right. You let me know. You let me know when you're Swolebraham Lincoln.
Nobody's Swolebraham Lincoln.
I can think of a few people who are Swolebraham Lincoln.
Matt Scotch.
Yes, he's definitely Swolebraham Lincoln, without a doubt.
Man, our last stream we had like 170 people. We have like 16 or 17. I don't know.
I wonder whose fault that is, Med.
Well, I told everybody.
I don't think you did as good advertising as you did last time.
Yeah, you're right.
I think you dropped the ball a little on that one.
I let them know that Wednesday, 7:30, and they're all like, "We'll be there," and then they're not here. But it doesn't matter. They're gonna see it later anyway.
Yeah, I think you're always going to get more return from that. Anywho.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How's your vial coming?
I'm doing mech suit vial.
Oh, you're doing a whole like cool, your own take on it with the post. I'm just copying.
I'm just like, which I love, by the way. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I love that it is just, it's like not even like conventionalized or doing the dumb bullshit that I'm doing. It's just, this is what he looked like when it was in the game.
And that's what I want to draw.
That's great. I'm really just drawing like, I'm just thinking, what does Vile look like to me in my head, and just doing that.
Yeah.
So I know that's definitely not exactly what Vile, and I know that's nothing like what the armor suit looks like. I'm just doing, if I imagine Vile attacking me, what does that feel like in my head? Trouble. It's trouble.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that was spot on.
We can't just do this the whole stream.
Yes, we can. It's my stream. It's our stream. We could acapella Smooth McGroove it the whole way.
Oh man, juicy.
Trey juicy.
It's Trey juicy. What were you?
Oh, I didn't even tweet the link. I thought that.
Oh, you fool! You fool! There's that advertising we talked about.
I can do this. I know how to do this.
Get it together, Med.
Do it, man. Business is business.
Mega Man, Final Fantasy, Zelda, most Zeldas really. What else? FF8 was my favorite, by the way, which I know I'll get crucified for, but whatever.
FF8 wasn't an actual game. It was kind of just a joke. So
it was awesome.
I never played it.
I already prefaced by saying that I'll get crucified for it. So I know you're joking, but anyone who's already planning the attack, I don't care. I liked it, and I can't take it back. If I could unlike it, I would, honestly, at this point. I would go back in time and not like it.
That's funny.
All the purists out there.
Say something?
Me?
I just want to see if it switches to your screen, because I turned off the...
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there?
It's not doing it. Whatever.
Cool, man.
Business is business. Yeah, what was I going to say? I was going to talk about... You know what I was thinking about today? I was thinking about space.
Nice, nice.
It's a great thing to think about, right? Because a lot of stuff on this planet, it's really happening, But then you think, out in space, you're looking down at the planet Earth, and it's just this big, beautiful blue ball, right?
Hmm.
And from there, everything just looks so peaceful, you know. So what I'm saying is, let's go to space. We could play video games from space.
Oh, we would have so much downtime on our space shuttle to play video games.
Mm.
Things practically run themselves these days, I bet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I bet you don't have to do anything to run a space shuttle.
Uh, Man, I was watching a documentary on the ISS, and they like barely get free time. You know, they're like doing science or whatever.
Yep.
But during their free time, their most favoritist thing to do is to go into the bottom of the ISS where they have that like dome octagonal
Oh, the viewing
window
station thing, right? Oh,
and
God.
stare at the Earth.
God.
And they're
You know
just
that
like,
it's
yeah,
like that's why you do it, right? Like that is the reason that you put in all the effort it takes to be an astronaut. Like that's the payoff.
yep.
That's got to be it. I mean, that's just so amazing.
Uh, Kat, thanks for sharing that thing on your Facebook. Let people know. Ground control to Major Tom.
This is ground control to Major Tom.
I
I guess Scott Kelly's back, huh? He spent a year in
Yeah,
space. Ah,
I
good
saw
for
him
him.
on the Instagrams.
That's crazy. Good on him. Way to go. I hope his bones and muscles are okay.
He looked like he was walking and standing all good. By the way, if you're seeing my screen, this is the only time I ever let myself draw anime. It's from Mega Man.
If you're drawing Mega Man. No, I mean you have to, right?
Yeah. It would
You
just look
can't draw
stupid.
you can't really draw X with like a realistic face that doesn't look like him.
That would be dumb.jpg.
Dumb.jpg, bad.png,
Which brings me
awful.wav.
okay, which does bring me to an interesting topic, and that topic is Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo mask.
He's such a mask of tuxedos.
He is. He is.
Will
I
be yeah. That's our new theme for this week for the sketchbook thread. That's
It's Med's fault. Nobody blame me. There's
I
already like 2 drawings in there though. People have already.
yeah. There was a gender bend. I might do a gender bend now that I saw that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think you would even do a male.
I was planning on doing a pretty awesome tuxedo mask. All right,
That's
male.
that's you know what that is? That's just proof that I know you better than you know yourself.
Okay, you do know me too well.
That is proof right there.
Mega Man's Mega Man. He can do anything a Mega can.
Spins a mega, any size, shoots a blast, just like eyes. Shit.
Well,
Nah, whatever.
we're almost there.
Get him next time.
Josh Bowles.
Next time, Josh Bull. He doesn't watch this, does he?
Nah, no, no one watches this. I think my mom, maybe.
Hi, mom.
Dude. So okay. My birthday is on Wednesday.
Your
Not
birthday's
today.
on Wednesday?
A week from today.
Your birthday's on. I mean, yeah, I know it's not today, or else you wouldn't have said it that way. But
I'm not dumb, Ahmed. Um, so by chance, the thing that I ordered, which I'm going to say what it is in a moment, actually arrives at my house via the mail on my birthday. And it's the best thing ever because it's a full-on $300 Dance Dance Revolution metal pad with the
are you
bar.
serious?
Yeah,
Oh my God, you're such a nerd.
it's gonna be awesome.
You're such a nerd. That's what you got yourself for your birthday.
I didn't even like plan it to be on the 16th, which is on Wednesday, but it just like, yep. I got my PlayStation 2 ready. Once it's here, I'm gonna bother the hell out of my neighbors.
They're gonna hate you,
A little
and they'll
buttercup.
be right to hate you.
You know, well, I'm trying to like get in shape and whatnot, so
Oh, that's your plan. You were like, what worked when I was a child and brought me great joy? And of course, it was DDR.
Let's dance. That's the intro.
I don't doubt it.
Well, I was gonna. I mean, I'd love to rollerblade here, but because everything is like a 90-degree hill, like
Uh,
it's just flat downward. It's too dangerous. I've tried rollerblading here, and I almost died.
really? Jeez.
Pretty crazy.
All right, yeah, don't do that.
Um,
Don't do that.
anyway, so whenever you want to come over and play Dance Dance Revolution, just let me know.
That makes my heart hurt just thinking about it.
You ever played it?
Have I ever played DDR?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No.
that's why.
No, I don't. I've played its superior. I've played things much superior to it, like Just Dance.
That
And
is not even no.
yes, it is. And Let's
No.
Dance Disney Edition.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I've played those.
That's not even. Oh God, you're such a butt, Steve.
I know you're upset, but you also know I'm right.
Let's DDR. And then you hit the heavy one, and he says Genki, which means like cool in Japanese.
I guess I'll take your word for it. Is that your strongest piece of video game nostalgia?
I no. Well, I played X and Zelda way before DDR, so no.
All right, what's your game list? Give me your video game nostalgia list.
Tetris.
Tetris.
That's it.
OG.
No. For me, it's all the Mega Man X series up till 5.
Mm-hmm.
Past that, it was just garbage.
What?
Link to the Past, definitely one of my favorite games. Ocarina, I want to say Ocarina, and it definitely is one of the best games I've ever played, especially at the time. But because it was mostly my brother playing and me watching him, and I wasn't
Damn
allowed
it.
it was like, and he was always player one. I could on other games, and I just never got to enjoy games because big brother. But yeah, it's up there.
Oh boy.
What else? What else?
Metroid.
Metroid?
Yeah, didn't you tell me that you still have Metroid?
Yeah. It was very hard, so I never finished any of them.
Neither did I.
I like some of it was like so much backtracking going. I'm like I can't remember where I was. But one of my fondest memories is on my old school original Game Boy. I popped in my Pokemon Red, right, and I'd play a lot and I'd get really far. But it would be a school night and it would be nighttime, so I wouldn't be allowed to play. So the lights were off, but I would sneak it into my room, and I had this little night light, and I would lean over my bed, so I was hanging off my bed on the side so that I could see the light, because it's not a backlit screen because it's a real Game Boy, and I'd play for hours, man. It was good.
Gives me
So
gives me the warm fuzzies in my heart.
so much of using that dupe trick to get the rare candies.
Oh, dude, all the time you have to fight Missing No.
Yes. What was the island? Was it Cerulean? No.
I don't remember.
It was one of the blue hues. All right.
Funny. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the island, but yeah, just hours of that. I probably did more of the dupe trick than I did playing actual Pokemon.
Oh man, we were so excited for Yellow to come out. I don't know why, as kids, we didn't realize that it was just the same game, just slightly different.
Same thing.
Pokemans.
It's all
Dude,
the Pokemans.
There's like so many new Pokemons now that I can't keep up, man.
Yeah, all these kids, they got all these new Pokemons. They don't know what it's like to only have 150 Pokemons.
Yeah, and how exciting it was to get 151 when Mew came into the scene.
It's the real deal right there.
Yeah, they don't know what the real deal is all about. They're all like, Call of Duty, Pokemon 4000. Like, how do you have 4,000 Pokemans? Anyway, how's everybody, by the way? How's Deirdre? How's Tommy?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Tommy's good. I haven't talked to Tommy since I had dinner with him a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did you guys get noodle?
And I catch up with him. No, we went and got pho, actually.
Oh, pho. Pho's good.
The time we had dinner before that, we got noodle.
Noodle.
Noodle's good. Noodle's the real deal.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss the LA dining scene.
Such good Asian food.
Yep. Golden Deli, man.
I want pho.
I just want food.
In general?
Kind of food. Yeah. Because like when you're like trying to eat well, and all you're eating is like lettuce leaves, you kind of want other stuff.
Sure, that makes sense. I can imagine.
No, I'm eating lots of protein and chicken and vegetables. It sucks, but I enjoy it. I mean, it's awesome. I'm not supposed to fail in front of my fans. I don't have any fans. What I mean is like I can't. All these people competing for this thing.
You get so deep in a hole of your own thinking.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't like to say fans because it's like, oh, this guy thinks he has fans. What a jerk.
Oh, you think you got fans, huh?
I'm
you
leaving.
Just lost one. Oh, that's paradoxical, right? Because then that person's admitting they were a fan. It's weird.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you looking at questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't just like put the questions on my laptop so I don't have to keep alt tabbing over. Oh, it is on my laptop. I'm so silly. Okay. Hey, what's up, Ashley? So earlier you did message me saying that you like Tangled better than Frozen. I think I agree.
Glad you agree. It means you're on the right side of history.
And I think proof being is when Tangled was in theaters, I saw Tangled 4 times in theaters. So and I saw Frozen only 3 times in theaters. So yeah.
I think honestly it comes down to the niece rating, because I think I saw both of them in theaters. No, I think I saw them both in theaters only once, but then I've seen them both at least 3,000 times because I have a niece. And after like the 200th time, Tangled is more tolerable than Frozen is. I think that's what does it.
Yeah, people in the chat are agreeing. Flower gleam and glow, let your power let it go.
Classic. Oh, maybe not, but.
Hey, I want to go to a Tangled on Ice.
That's cool. I don't have any opinion on that. That's so normal. Oh man, you're so normal. Love it.
I do it, man. Business is business.
Yeah,
I don't even know if there is a Tangled on Ice, man.
Of course there is. The hell. Where's your head at?
Cat, I didn't mess up the lyrics. That was on purpose.
You got to be careful on the internet, man.
Oh yeah.
You have to
the
remember
internet is real.
Yeah, you're entering everything into the eternal timeline.
Yeah.
You do not sing lyrics unless you know them inside and out.
Did you see that movie, Inside Out?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what about Zootopia? I want to go see that.
I was gonna go see it this weekend, but then the whole apartment flooding thing happened, so I had to cancel my plans. But hopefully this weekend.
Yeah, they just asked me to do the Smolder. Can you do the Smolder?
What, like Blue Steel from Zoolander?
Yeah, well, Zoolander did come out first.
Yeah.
But I like to call it the Smolder because.
Oh, Finn Smolder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably all you, buddy.
Nah, man.
They're put on at their camera of yours.
Yeah, the robots is because of the March of Robots on Instagram these days. So.
Oh, that's why we're doing Vile and Mega Man. Damn it.
Well, I just wanted to draw Mega Man's, but yeah, there is also the challenge.
I guess this gives me something to make hashtags about.
I don't know if I, never mind. I'm not gonna do this one.
Just pull up a reference picture of Finn and try to emulate exactly. That's good. That looks just right.
Thanks, man.
I screen capped that a couple hundred times.
It's gonna be on the internet.
It's a good. Well, it's a softball because he doesn't elicit the reaction that he wants. So if you fail, you kind of succeeded in a weird way.
What is your favorite Mega Man X theme music from the levels?
Armored Armadillo. I
was about to ask you to do it.
You got me started. I'm so sorry.
No, keep going.
Can't do that to people. Oh God. Shit, that's good. That's better than all music.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Ori and the Blind Forest?
No, I haven't. Oh wait, yes, it's like a 2D side scroller game, right?
Yeah, man.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen like playthroughs of it and stuff.
I started watching the playthrough. That game is gorgeous and
that is
makes you cry.
Yeah, that is a beautiful game. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of before when I said that stuff is still good more in the indie markets. I know that game isn't really like indie, but like, it's not AAA, all that. I mean, there's still people doing beautiful, beautiful stuff in that sector. That is gold.
I'm coloring Mega Man now. I'm using Manga Paint Procreate Studio Halftone Manga Studio X to paint this.
Are you using Paint Tool SAI brushes?
Yeah. So I'm using Paint Tool SAI brushes in Manga Studio.
Okay.
Procreate Corel.
Right.
Yeah.
And you save out with Photoshop.
Yeah, I save out as PSDs. In Manga Corel shop. Okay,
one question though. Do you use JPEG or JPEG 2000?
I use PNGs, so.
PNGs. Yeah.
Thank
you so much. Thank you. That really clears up a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Ultimate trolls. Oh, man.
I don't think anyone... Are we just... Is there such thing as like Photoshop elitists? Like people who think Photoshop is better than everything?
That literally was just us. We just did that.
We did do that. But the problem is that it's true, though.
That makes you the elitist. That's
Photoshop is just way better than everything.
All right, there are some features in like Sketchbook Pro and I think Manga Studio that lets you do symmetry sketching.
Sure.
So Photoshop's got to catch up with that. Yeah, there's no plugin or script for it.
But the thing is, they'll do it eventually.
Hopefully.
They will.
Like radial sketching, that'd be sweet. Like 5 points of radiality.
Oh, you could do quick patterns so fast. I don't know.
And kaleidoscopes, man.
That's the market. That's the real that's the secret industry right there. Kaleidoscopes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. Fighter of the night, man. Yeah, but did you know that color picking from your reference is actually illegal in the year 1984?
Oh my
God.
God.
We changed that, so.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. How there was like a guy, his daughter color picked from the reference, and then he had to he did like an honor killing. He killed her.
There was I heard she didn't even do it. It was she only thought about it. And they had these things called the Thought Police, and they found her, and she was guilty of wanting to use the color picker from reference. And so they jailed her, and they realized that she wasn't even using Newspeak, and so they just,
Oh,
Uh,
God.
yeah, it was bad.
Double plus ungood. Double
Yeah,
plus ungood.
that's right. Thanks. You like my Mega Man?
I do. I love it. I'm feeling it. Feeling the power.
Oh man, I can't wait for everybody to unsubscribe from my channel because of this this stream.
This is, I would say that this is like bottom of the barrel content right here. I don't think this even counts as content.
Maybe I just won't save it out, so it just
No,
disappears.
no, no. I think you should post it. You'll, one day when you're 65, you'll want to look back on everything and you'll regret that it's not there.
Brett, don't do it. I'm just talking to the peoples.
The peoples. The peoples. The peoples. Imagination. Imagination. Any idea how long we've been going?
Well, we started at 7:30, so 40 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
You know, I thought I would rip through all of these, Mega Man, Link, Zora, Zidane, and Vivi, and I think I'm just going to do Mega Man.
Sure, rock on. I'm just doing Val.
I mean Rockman on. Oh, you hopped onto line work. I didn't even notice.
Rock and roll and bass and treble.
Well, you can beck and call for it to happen. I wonder where, dude, that was supposed to release like a month ago. Game
Yeah,
number 9?
yeah, I guess it was. I don't
I'm
know.
about to.
I didn't pay for it, so.
I'm gonna hit up Google in a second.
Try to find it.
Yeah. All right.
You know, someone was talking about it at work. Maybe it did come out. Why else would they be talking about it?
Huh. All right. Mighty number 9.
Mighty number 9, 9, 9, 9, 9,
9.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9,
Okay.
9, 9, 9.
This summer, Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mighty number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still in pre-order.
Okay.
You know, they got 3.8 million to do this, and from what I know in the gaming industry, that's not nearly enough to make a video game.
I mean, from what I see, it's very rare that a Kickstarter project actually gets like the final amount that it takes to make a game.
You're looking at least 40, 50 million.
Yeah. I mean, I think most people understand that even if a Kickstarter gets fully funded, that they're gonna still need like people to donate and get like real investors and stuff like that.
Yeah, Kat, that was Pablo Francisco. Good catch. Okay, let me see. They have an update. Spring 2016.
That's now.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's now.
Wow. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. That's gonna be awesome.
I bet it's gonna be great. Is it PC only?
No, it's multi-platform. One of their stretch goals was to make it on like everything. Oh,
Wow.
do you mean like is it on Mac? Because I don't think it's on. Nothing's on Mac.
Oh, no, no, no. I would never even think that was possible. That's why I haven't played a game in so long.
What's the last game you played?
Oh, God.
Link Between Worlds?
Probably, yeah.
Oh my God. You mean you don't have to play video games for your job?
I don't.
Is this your job?
Is this your job? No, it's not.
Well, it is mine.
It is. Is that really the last game I played? Damn, dude.
Impressive.
It's hard. It's hard to make time for games, and it's hard to not feel guilty while you play them. I watch a lot of games.
What is Magic Ahmed?
Thank God for YouTube.
Is that a reference to Magic Mike?
Great movie.
You've actually seen it in theaters.
It is. It's actually really good. I saw it in a theater where I was the only man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty well acknowledged now that it's not the movie that you think it is going in. Like, it actually has a story and plot and all that. I
Well,
was very impressed by that movie, man. Also, I was impressed by the size of their penises.
okay, come on. This is
Very
a rated
large.
G channel, Steven.
Shoot, that's right, right. We could talk about that after.
Yeah. uh, Magic Mike has such a twist. Okay. Gonna watch it later tonight.
You'll be impressed. Also, Channing Tatum is really good at dancing.
He's very good at a
He's
lot of
very,
things.
he's very good at dancing. Jeez.
Made Mega Man's head too big, too small.
Whatever.com.
Whatever.com. Magical girl, Ahmed. Don't gender bend me. You know, I've learned something, and I just broke the rule. I learned that if I tell people not to do something, they come in hordes and do that thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, were you never in like first grade?
Shut up, Steven.
Failure to learn. 10 points off your final grade.
Well, I learn it, but I just forget about it, like I just did. There's gonna be like so many gender bends. Like it's gonna look like Princess Jasmine.
You're just giving them more fuel.
God damn it!
You're just giving them more fuel.
Oh boy. I don't know how to handle this.
Just take it now. That's all you can do.
All right, I'll do a wall of fame.
Best gender bent. Ahmed.
I hope Sakimi-chan does it though.
She won't.
She won't. She would do a great job though.
She would. And the funniest part is, if she did it, she would make like $500,000 off of it.
God. Oh yeah. Yeah. $1 million. I'm sitting here flailing in the corner. Oh man. Hi Savani, what's up? Glad to see you here. A whole new world.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Like a singing bird.
Oh God. Just stop it. No. 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 Have you seen Steve Carell's No that he does in The Office?
Yeah, I know the one.
That's playing in my head right now.
That's what's going on in your mind.
No, but I'm reading all these books, on business and whatnot.
Sure.
There's a common theme in that it's there's no such thing as bad press. Saying, like let them do what they want.
Yeah. True. There's absolutely no such thing as bad press. The most horrible people get the most press time.
Yeah.
It's true, baby. They all love triangles, Illuminati confirmed, etc., etc.
Savani, now you have to do a Mech Ahmed version. The other day, Stephen, you said that you're not good at impressions, but then I was like, wait a second, you're good at this one impression that you used to do all the time, and it was Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, there it is.
That's hardly an impression. And I would do it for you, but if this is a family channel, I literally can't say anything that Mike Tyson has said.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Just, I wish that your beeps were here so that I could beep on their beep so that you could maybe beeping understand the pain that I'm in. Like, there's no shot.
Dude, check out the size of the head of my Mega Man. I'm keeping it. I'm doing it.
Feels right, though. It feels right.
It does. It's like chibi.
It's like maybe that's not how Mega Man looks, but that is how Mega Man feels.
Hey, man, I felt it.
Hey, man, I felt it.
All right. There's been
What week of SketchFit is it?
4.
4. That makes sense because last week was 3.
pounds.
Wow. So you're like mostly antimatter now.
Yeah.
That's cool. Don't get near me and negatively react and cancel out all of my positive matter. Right? Don't do that.
That's funny, Stephen. Hey, Mega Man just turned into Mega Trump.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Go to bed, Med.
Soon. Wait, because based on my hair tutorial, I discussed how you can treat hair like ribbons.
That's right. Save it. Do whatever it takes.
Oh yeah. It needs a bit more orange in there.
That is great. That's great. Oh, wow.
That's great, Ahmed.
Med, everybody's proud of you, especially your mom.
Oh, yeah. Well, it kind of like comes up forward like this.
Are you looking at a picture of Donald Trump right now?
No, I'm just trying to remember him from the thousands of videos I watch every day about him.
From the poster on your bedroom wall.
Oh my God, I would never. Flower, gleam and glow. Let your power shine. I think I'm done. This is the new Mega Man.
Nailed it. That's it. That is it. That is it.
Ashley, I didn't finish the Australian robot. No, I'm sorry. I actually deleted it. I hated it.
You deleted it?
Yeah.
Deleting. Such a silly concept when you have 500 terabytes of space on your hard drive.
It is. It is.
It's more like a philosophical thing, right? It's just like...
Did you see that I just used color dodge?
Color dodge?
Oh my God!
Wow! They have a layer mode for color dodge now? No thanks. I'll stick to channels.
Channels.
That was my impression of a hipster Photoshop painter.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It looked like you were straight from Capitol Hill. All right, I'm gonna pull up that cool Mega Man that I showed you last week and start using that as a reference for detail.
Cool Mega Man.
¿Dónde está?
The internet?
Hi.
Hi.
Watashi wa al-internet desu.
Let's go through your mail for a while first. Let's look at what all your emails say.
No. Oh, that'd be bad.
Yes. Yes.
Give me Mega Man X figure. Yeah, Ross totally claimed color dodge as his thing.
I think probably every Photoshop user since 1990 has claimed color dodge as their thing.
Nope. It's funny, actually. Craig Mullins brought it up. What's it called? When I was at the convention, Schoolism, he was talking about like different styles, and someone had a question. He was like, he was talking about his older works. He's like, I definitely did the whole super flashy art stuff and the color dodge everywhere, and it was cool, but it's not 2006 anymore. So
Nailed it.
I was like, oh my God, burn.
Nailed it. It definitely has a look. It definitely has a look that can call back to 2006.
Yeah.
I think stuff that's more tonally calm is being getting more accepted. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you know what color dodge does, you can just do it yourself. You know, it's not magic or anything. It lightens and saturates and compresses on a ramp. So you can paint as if it's color dodge by just compressing your light values and not letting them get chalky. It does the same thing.
Yeah, but that takes effort.
Sure. If you like effort.
No, I did not get a. I didn't get the Mega Man figure yet. I wanted it, but it didn't happen. Oh, nice. Oh,
I can't remember the last time at work that I handed something in without color dodging a little bit at the end, but I got to tell you, for the first time in a long time, about a month ago, I used a lens flare.
No, really?
I did.
No.
I did, and it was the perfect cherry on top of the piece. It looked great.
I don't believe it.
And I never even think of lens flares. I never even think of them. I never try them out. And I was looking at this piece when I was done with it, and my brain just clicked on it and was like, you know what would finish this off? A lens flare. And it worked.
But did you tweak it at all, or did you leave it like as
it was really low opacity, but it was just a perfect storm for it to work. That was all. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty low opacity. It was a very specific one of the lens flares. The environmental situation in the shot was very, very specific, and I did do it on a black layer and set it to screen and knock down its opacity like that, and it just did the right things in the right places, and I haven't used it since.
Business is business.
Business is indeed.
I'm liking my Mega Mans.
Oh, we're all liking the Mega Mans.
Oh, we all like the Mega Mans. How's Mike Bo? Hey, anybody here watch the Mike Bo show?
Mike Bo show.
Y'all should watch the Mike Bo show.
Mike Bo show. Good show.
There's a 20-minute delay when I ask a question. 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're sending a lot of bytes into the data stream.
Yeah. What's up, Ocean Waffle? Great name.
Great name. Ocean Waffle.
Ocean Waffle, we meet again.
So, Ocean Waffle.
Hey, Ocean Waffle.
Ocean Waffle, you think you can defeat me?
Have you got Maverick?
Oh, God, I just want my house to be dry. I feel so crazy.
Watashi wa Ocean Waffle desu.
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
That's accurate anime.
Really upsetting.
All I said was I am Ocean Waffle. This.
No one's denying that. Everyone thinks that you're Ocean Waffle. All right, let's really crash my computer now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with those spotlight videos too. Yeah. Steven, did you watch my spotlight video?
I did. The Paul Felix one, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna do some more. They made a bunch of suggestions of who they want to see. So I'm gonna be doing that. But what I'm saying is, I think you should also do some, and then just give me the video files so I can be like, hey, look, Steven took over my channel this week. That means less work for me, and then give you a chance to.
I think I'm picking up on a theme here.
Huh. Don't worry, no one's listening.
My plight. It's my serious plight here. Yeah. I could, do it on a stream instead.
No, because.
No, I think I want you to do a whole video and then just mail it to me.
Because it's got to be 15 minutes, it's got to be concise, it's got to be a presentation, and you're good at those.
Sure. Yeah, I'll let you know when I've got like 3 weeks free time or whatever.
It took me 4 hours to do mine.
Okay, well you have you have all your templates, you have your workflow set up. I don't make YouTube videos.
I'm messing with you, but
No, you're not.
Wait, someone asked an important question. Hey Ahmed, have you been in Arabia? I have. I was born in Baghdad, and then I came here.
And then
But I also went back to I didn't go back to Egypt, but I visited Egypt. Although that's not really, that's more Africa. But I was there twice in my life. By Cairo, by the giant pyramids. Ashley Fletcher, your username isn't boring. Um. Anyway, Savani, that's what your name means. That's what you picked to be your name. Buttocks.
Up, up.
Oh, I see the purple coming in for Vile.
It's vile.
Ah, man. I'm gonna paint this for another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Okay. Works for me.
Y'all hear that? We're gonna be done in 30. That's 9 p.m. Pacific. Blah, blah.
Right, because if we want it to like be sustainable, we can't be too hard on ourselves.
I. So let's come up with a topic to talk about while we draw. Hey, you're good at making up stuff on the spot.
Oh, thanks. No
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah. Sorry, we have 28 watchers. Really, it was like last time it was 100 something.
You didn't advertise.
I did. I put it on the Twitter machine. I made a tweet.
This is why you're just a wrist, not a marketing guy.
Wow.
No good. I don't know. I mean, didn't we come here looking for video game nostalgia?
Oh yeah.
Keep it topical.
What's your favorite gaming memory for high school?
Gaming memory before high school?
Yeah.
I once shot Armored Armadillo with a medium charge shot and paused it right as he was folding his arms and about to unleash his screen wipe attack. And I thought that I had one-shotted him, and in that moment, magic was real. And I ran around the house screaming because I had paused it on that frame, and I was like, I can't believe it. I broke Mega Man. I found a way to one-shot a boss. It's not supposed to do this. Magic is real. There is a God. It's incredible. And then I went back to the game so excited, and I unpaused it, and he unleashed his attack, and it just went right into Mega Man's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my best memory.
Wait, hold up a second. My subscription boxes aren't working? What is that all about? What are you guys talking about? Oh, the stream is locked. Oop. Oh, it's unlisted. Oh my god, it's been unlisted this whole time.
Ooh, damn.
That's why.
Oh,
It's
that lends
public now.
that lends a lot of credence to my whole you being bad at this thing, huh?
Yeah, dude. These are the things you learn. I was wondering, like, why is nobody here? Now people should pour in, I think. Yeah, no one's. But I still put the link everywhere, so. Man, that sucks. My bad. Wait, you were telling me? I wasn't paying attention, was I?
Nah, never mind.
Whatever. You learn. You make mistakes. You learn from them.
You learning.
I don't think anyone's gonna come in. Oh man, I feel bad.
All right.
Whatever. I've been up since 4, so I guess we could push the stream a bit longer. Then my bad. Brett, you've been talking about photo studies. What's it called? Am I gonna do more real-time photo studies? Maybe. Maybe not. I haven't thought about it. I haven't been doing any tutorials in a long time. There's a big list of them, and that's not on the priority. There's a bunch of other ones that people keep asking for. So, but I'll put it's definitely on there, so no worries. Um, yeah. Yeah, super exclusive Medcast. Oh God, man, I'll make another. Maybe I'll do another live stream tomorrow just by myself, just apologizing, bowing.
Well,
People.
so wait, so what does that mean? So that means that you like wrote on your Facebook that it's live and all that, and then sent out the link, but then people who clicked that link couldn't get in?
People who click the link can get in, but other people who are waiting on like YouTube to be notified or whatever, uh,
Mm,
they didn't get notified because it was unlisted.
see.
Ah, sì, mi
Oh
scusi.
my. Oh my.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I might be over-rendering Mega Man's nose.
I,
Oh boy.
do whatever brings you joy.
Yes, I'm going to draw a tuxedo mask. Relax.
Relax, relax. Everybody relax.
Jorge Saldana, sorry, you're not too late. We're still here.
Tell him, Ed. Tell him what you did wrong.
No. Tell them. Tell them about you and me.
Oh, God.
The robot tutorial. Huh. I'm gonna. Oops. I'm gonna focus the screen on you for a little bit.
Sure. You can answer questions?
Yeah, they're asking about I've done all these tutorials and recordings on and they're on my computer. I just completely forgot about them, so just have to look for them and remind myself to do a voiceover and post them. Mech. I did an orc and I did a mech.
You know you're showing your folders right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I
Never
think
know.
I think it's focused on you, so it's not even going to my screen. Oh, check out my man. No, wait, I'll show that later. ¿Dónde está? Get a folder called Screen Record. It should be here. Definitely don't click Cutie Lily.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Oh God, that's a great recording.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Oh, you know, it is showing my screen on the thing.
Yeah, it's
Oh, Savani asks, Steven, where are those Darkly Born exclusive brand carrots? Man, that shows how much of a fan she is. She knows what's up.
Jeez.
Because she's been there since the beginning.
Wow, I'm shocked by that. But yes, for the record, if you go down to your local neighborhood Darkly Born supermarket, they have Darkly Born carrots there.
Those are my favorite carrots.
Yeah, we only breed the best carrots for Darkly Born carrots.
Thanks, Ashley, for the tip on how to make ice cream. Catherine, that's a great idea for a tutorial.
What was it? I want to know.
The idea is how to draw badly tutorial. So how to
Oh,
do bad on purpose.
oh my God. Let me get in on that so I can do some self-portraits.
Dude, your self-portraits are the best. Because they look nothing like you, but they do.
They look exactly like me.
No,
And
they look nothing
everybody
like
knows
you.
that.
Yeah. Oh, but so I drew a Batman versus Supes, and it's
Nice.
he's like, I'm laser facing you with my laser eyes, and
Awesome.
he's just gonna kapow!
So,
Ah!
so I guess you like Superman more than Batman.
I just think he's more powerful.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's not a matter of who I like more, but it's just that
You
um,
think realistically speaking?
scientifically, kind of empirical evidence wise, unless there's kryptonite involved, like let's be for real here.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, but you can't just count kryptonite out of it. Like that's the whole thing about Batman, the contingency plan. Batman wouldn't even be caught in the same room as Superman without kryptonite.
I don't think Batman could go find kryptonite unless Mr. Luthor makes it for him.
Well, that's still fair game. Still fair game.
Okay. They made this movie on purpose so that you and I would be talking about it right now, having this exact conversation.
I don't even care about this stuff. I don't even know why I'm defending.
You're gonna watch the movie though, right?
Yeah, totally.
Looks
Yeah,
awesome.
I'll pay for anything that anyone asks me to pay for. So
Oh, Mega Man has green eyes.
he does. That's why they call him the Green-Eyed Bomber.
I don't think they called him that.
They do. They do call him that.
I don't know. I don't think they call him
Yeah, that's why his best friend is called Green Boob Lights Red Guy.
that. Because Zero has lights on his bulbs. Now we have more people here. Hey, so anybody that's new that just came into the stream, I'm terribly sorry, but the stream was unlisted, so nobody was notified, and um, and so my bad.
Not bad.
I just gave Mega Man some lipstick. He looks like a girl now.
That's all right.
Catwoman. I don't know. I was never a fan of Catwoman. Isn't not much for me there.
I wonder how many gender bends start with reaching those difficult forms around the lips and accidentally making it look like lipstick and just going, yeah, I'll roll with it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, it's not.
You're right. I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know why I even said it. I feel really sheepish now.
We should leave the stream.
I'd eat food if I did. Don't tempt me.
Hey, what would you eat?
Just in and out.
Ah!
Big slabs of in and out and then take pictures and go post it in the Sketchfit forum.
You bastard!
Just go order like a really greasy steak. Just post pictures of that.
I can eat steak.
Yeah, but it's got to be lean.
I eat the juicy stuff.
Fat.
Yes. Today was
Teen
back in
Titans!
biceps. Teen Titans.
Doing
I raised
lunges.
this.
I was doing lunges at my desk today.
Nice. Your super secret desk behind everyone.
So lonely.
With Irene. How's Irene? I hope Irene's watching this. Irene, you are the best.
Irene, Ahmed thinks you're the best.
The best picture I have of myself, and I like to look at myself. So
Yeah, I'm sure you've got a top 10 list.
there's only one, and it was with Irene. And
Nice.
It's because it's overexposed and it makes me look better.
Classic MySpace stuff right there.
Yes, angles overly lit. It doesn't even look like me in real life, but that's why I like it. Hey, here's a question. What would Mega Man look like with a beard? I don't know. We're about to find out.
Ugh.
Oh, this is wrong.
He looks good.
He looks like a bad mobile game
I think
character.
I think he looks all right.
He looks like Tony Stark. What is Teen Titans anyway? Someone said they want to see some Teen Titans.
Teen Titan. It's like a teenage Robin and Cyborg and a few others, I think.
You know, I've seen some stuff. Yeah, okay, now I remember.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I searched Vile Mega Man X a few minutes ago, and I definitely saw some stuff.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. There
El
was things.
Rulo Train Tie E Quattro.
That's right. In situations and positions that were unexpected.
They're all surprised that I don't know what Teen Titans is. It's like I'm not.
Yeah, what are you, like 36, right?
I read books. I don't watch television. That's a complete lie. I don't watch. I do watch. Actually, I don't watch television.
Yeah, and I think anybody who's known you for more than a week knows you're illiterate.
Wow. All right, so this is the point in the podcast and generally my YouTube video where Steven comes out and just, this is what he's really like around me. He's an awful, abrasive human being. And it's really
You gotta
hard
let
to
me
deal
off the leash, man. I can only last for so long.
with. But, I let him do it because I feel bad for him. It's out of pity.
Sweet of you.
Anybody here read Name of the Wind? King Killer Chronicles?
The King Killer Chronicles.
There's got to be at least one. It's got to. So they asked how we know each other. I'm going to let you answer that, and I want an answer that is not the truth.
I was sitting in theoretical drawing class in my first term at Art Center, and I was sharpening my pencils by hand using only my fingernails. And I hadn't met anyone from Art Center yet. And a few people from my term started trickling in, a guy, some girl. And then this one person walked in, and I was totally taken aback. He comes in with like 18 Pete's coffee cups stacked on top of each other. And he comes in and he waves at everybody, and then he just spills them all over himself. And I'm seeing this all happen in slow motion. And all this boiling hot coffee is just falling all over his body and drenching his clothes and wetting his hair. And I can't take my eyes off of him. And he's just like shaking his head back and forth, trying to get all the coffee out of his hair. And he's going, oh, how did this happen? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. But I knew. I could see it in his eyes. He did it on purpose. And he did it for me.
What the hell?
And the rest is history, really.
That was too good.
I mean, too good. That's what really happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. Why'd I have 18 cups of Pete's coffee? I know why. Because baristas.
That's exactly it. I knew you would read into my subtext.
Some people have read Name of the Wind and the sequel, and someone asked if we have read Mistborn. I have read Mistborn, but I did not read the sequels to it. It's a pretty good story, cool concepts.
I have not read Mistborn.
Brandon Sanderson.
I hope to someday. I'm reading American Gods right now. That's what I'm reading right now.
I think I remember that book on your shelf.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. Yeah, I was reading it before I went to Dubai, and then I switched to something else after the holidays, and now I'm back.
I'm kind of proud of my Mega Mans.
I'm proud of your Mega Mans too.
You think his nose is too low?
Just leave it. You think the nose police are gonna come by? Tell you your nose is too low?
Well, yeah. It's got to be like like the rule of cute is the noses have to be really high.
A rule of cute.
Yeah, it's an anime thing, I think. I wrote it myself. I'm writing the book on how to draw anime.
Cool.
Oh, dude, I had the best idea. I wanted to do a for real, by me, in-depth how to draw anime.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be like real like drawings and it looks legit, but the whole time I'll be narrating it and just totally bashing everything that I'm doing. I'm like, this is so dumb. I hate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great.
That sounds pretty funny, and like you'll lose the respect and trust of a lot of people. So I approve.
Yeah.
Definitely approve of that.
It won't be obvious. It'll be like kind of layered, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like layered, condescending stuff about anime.
Right, right. Oh, classic MO. Hide how evil you are behind lies. I love it.
Anyway, in other news, so I'm watching One Punch Man, and
What is that? That's an anime, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of GIFs for it going around the internet lately. GIFs, GIFs, whatever. Um,
it's a story about Goku from Dragon Ball X, and he turns into Neo from the Matrix, and it's pretty cool.
is it new? Did it just come out
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
it's pretty new.
Is it the new Attack on Titan? Is
What's that?
it the new Attack on Titan?
I don't know. I don't know. To me, it's like in the same kind of time. What's it called? Release or whatever.
Sure.
But it's pretty unique because it's like this dude who's just super badass and like
He can one punch
seems
stuff.
yeah, and he's sad about it. He's trying to find somebody worthy to fight. That's my take.
Somebody
By the way, I'm
worthy of.
saying this to like cover up my whole anti-anime. 'Cause
Yeah, you're total like bash fest right there.
yeah.
Oh,
As I'm
brutal.
drawing anime Mega Man.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers on this one, but I have faith that somewhere in there there's a good reason to hate you. So
Yeah, that usually happens.
that's all that matters.
I think I've done a pretty good job on getting people to not hate me on my channel. I figure it's time to reverse that.
It's a miracle, honestly. Don't reverse it. Let the hate flow.
Mm, okay. This is my best Mega Man I've ever drawn. So
The first piece of art I ever made digitally was Mega Man in a custom power-up armor.
you made up your own armor for Mega Man?
Yeah, and I drew it in MS Paint. I literally, for real, the first digital art I ever made was with a mouse. It was a Mega Man in a custom armor set that looked like it was all like made out of fire and stuff. And he had a really sick Mega Buster, and I printed it. I printed it
You
from MS Paint, and I
didn't.
taped it to my wall. I had it for years and years, so long.
That's awesome.
I'm sure it's still somewhere.
My first my first digital painting was actually in Photoshop, and it was with a mouse. I didn't know tablets were a thing,
Hmm.
and it was of Scorpion. I wanted to make like from Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
I wanted to do like a comic book cover, and it was so bad, but I thought it was the best thing in the world.
Sure.
And yeah, that was and I printed it out as well. That's why I wanted to say that story because printing out your first piece is a thing, I guess.
Yeah. It's funny because like never print anything now.
Nope.
Nope.
I think there's,
I have something I want to print, but I just never get around to it. Something.
Hey,
I have stuff that I think would be really cool printed, but it seems so antithetical to print digital work now that I every time I would do it, I just blank out on it completely.
So can I get a crit? Do you think this looks too feminine?
Um,
Eyelash, maybe?
yeah, I think it's that top eyelash.
Yeah. You know,
Even
his...
even in the anime version of Mega Man, he does have like a thick eyelash, but then it also comes down the side of his eye a little more too. But I don't think that would make it look more masculine in this case.
All right. I did watch Fairy Tale for a while. Natsu! Good A! Erza Scarlet is actually a really cool character. She's awesome.
I remember you talking to me about her once. Didn't you do fan art of her or something?
No, no, I did.
You did, yeah.
Shut up, Steven.
You can't lie to me, Ned.
Fairy Tale is bad. Well, it's fun, like slapstick dumb to watch when you want to take your mind off of things. So I don't know. Kind of disagree with you there. What is an ecchi girl?
Uh, don't define that.
Okay. Is that a Japanese word? Shh, shh. I feel like we should have a musician playing music for us when we're not talking.
Yeah, then we need to get a musician friend who will stream.
Oh, if only we had a musician friend named Ryan or Omar.
You know, if only.
Yeah.
Wish I knew anyone with that name.
Dude, you should get Omar in on the next live stream. It'd be cool to see him.
I'll try.
I'm sure he'd be down. The new Game of Thrones trailer, I did not see that because I actually am really behind. I don't know if I'll catch up ever.
I did. I saw it.
How was it?
A perfect mix of hype and telling you nothing.
Sounds like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
I mean, that's not really true. If you really read into it, there's some stuff you could take away from it, but then we get into spoiler territory and someone will crucify us.
What's up? Jamie is on this. Thanks for sticking around. Blood Plus, it's kind of cheesy. What animes have you watched, Steven, in your lifetime on this planet?
Dragon Ball was a huge part of my life.
I'm the only human who has never seen Dragon Ball.
Oh man, DBZ was everything.
Watched Rurouni Kenshin. That was awesome.
Watch that. That was good.
Sailor Moons.
Sure. Cardcaptor Sakura.
I saw an episode.
Didn't do it for you?
Did you know that Sakura means cherry blossom in Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
I learned that today. No joke.
Shocked.
Who's the new League of Legends champion? Was it designed by Paul Kwan, aka Zeronis?
Probably.
Dude, we gotta get him on the stream.
Paul will hang.
Can you call him right now?
I don't have Paul's number, man.
I'm pretty sure you have it.
It's been a long time.
Wait, do I have his number? Hold on.
It's been a hard day's Paul.
I could have sworn. Sorry, I interrupted your singing. I hate when people do that to me. So when I do it to
Ah, it's okay.
I could have sworn it. I do have his number.
There you go. Call him right now.
No, I don't. It's just his email. That's so weird because I remember specifically texting him during school about where we're gonna meet for something. It was so long ago, but maybe it's because I got a new phone and it never transferred it. Anyway,
That would be the most obvious reason.
Paul Kwan, such a cool guy.
Classic Paul.
He would come into class and just have awesome stuff, more awesome than the rest of us. And,
That was his whole MO, yeah.
hey, that was your second time saying MO. What does that mean?
I think it means method of operation.
Method of operation. You know, I was testing you. I was making sure you weren't going to say mother on board. So.
How dare you test me? You know I don't take well to testing.
Shut up, Steven. Oh, God. I'm going to call you Queen Cream. How am I a noob, woman?
I remember Paul, I used to love sitting next to Paul in class because it just in the silence while the teacher was talking, if there was like a that's what she said moment, he would like lower his eyes and go, that sounds dirty.
That's a lie.
It's true. He did it a couple times. I swear to God.
You can't slander people on YouTube, Steven.
That's not slander. It's funny.
He was very funny. There are a few of us there are only a few of us out here who know his real name.
How are we not supposed to know his real name?
No, I mean, he has a Korean name.
Oh. Weird. I never know with people's handles if it's the handle thing or more of a secrecy.
His real name is Tangled.
Great name. Great name.
That's what I said when I first heard it. That was before the movie. I hope Paul's not watching this. I doubt he is, but,
Paul's doing 130 in a BMW right now.
I want to check out your vial. Click. Oh, whoa! That's quite a vial.
Boosh. Everybody going vial.
That's crazy.
It's a thing.
Wow.
Classic vial.
Here's a great question by James. He says, "Hey Ahmed, seeing as that your parents were Ethiopian cheese farmers, what's your take on the East African yogurt market?" I usually don't like to talk about it, so I'm going to avoid that question.
Wise.
What are my thoughts on art school? I think it's fun, not totally necessary. You really augment by being in an environment of a lot of artists and teachers and professionals. But if you're asking like if it's necessary for getting good at art or into the industry, I don't think it is. But if you can do it, I don't see why not. But I mean, I've answered this a couple times in my videos, so you could always find those and get my full, somewhat of a dissertation on the matter.
Ow, my hand.
What's wrong with your hand, Steven?
Mm.
You ever watch Steven Universe? I hear that's a thing. People love that.
Yeah, people are big into that show.
Yeah, I remember watching it
It's a good show.
at Fernando's house. Don't go to Full Sail. My brother went there. He liked it. He has a job.
Yeah, he does. So why do you say don't go there?
And the 3D artist that I work with on my current project went to Full Sail.
I regret going to art center so soon out of high school.
Taha, I don't know what that says. I read Shakut Tahaji Kafi. I don't know what that means in Arabic. Thanks, B Neves, however you say it. Oh yeah, those fans are trigger happy if you know what I mean. I saw what they did to that fan artist who almost killed herself because of it.
Whoa, what?
There's an artist who did fan art of Steven Universe characters, and there's this one character who's slightly overweight. Not slightly. She's over. She's big, right?
Okay.
And she drew her, but in her depiction, she was slightly thinner,
Uh-oh.
and so it was deemed as fat shaming, and she just got destroyed by Tumblr in one fell swoop to the point where she wanted to commit suicide.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
think
fandom.
mm, yeah, it's fandom, I guess, but I think if you're doing it, that way, and you know what that way is, with the strong aggression and the calling people dumb and worthless and all that stuff that drives someone to feel like they should kill themselves, I think that you have a mean spirit and
That's
a bad heart, and that you should really reconsider where you are in your life and who you are as a person. I don't think that's super funny.
yeah. It was ironic because they were saying that the whole fat shaming thing and whatever. It was bullying people who weren't skinny in this, but they ended up bullying her, and it's totally hypocritical to their whole like initial statement. You know what I'm saying?
That's life.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, Sarah.
Do you ever use a smudge tool, Steven?
I do. It's
It's not
great.
allowed.
No, but I just don't tell anyone about it. So
You're not afraid that your art director's gonna come by and say like, "Well, why'd you use a smudge tool?"
no, the only thing I'm worried about is that he'll ask for my smudge brushes and then he'll have all my secrets.
Oh yeah. What is I remember Inuyasha. I never watched it though.
Inuyasha.
Favorite song right there. hmm And I feel bad for all the late joiners that I forgot to make it open for.
Hey, we're not giving up. How many people are in here now?
65 compared to the 17 that it was.
Yeah, you live and you learn.
Oh, no. I got an idea. I'll make Mega Man red and give him long blonde hair.
And then Dunzo, it's Zero. It's Zoro.
Did you see that Keiji Inafune, when he first made Mega Man X, he wanted it to be about Zero?
That makes sense. Zero's super awesome.
And they're like, we want a Mega Man game. So then he made it so that you aspire to become Zero. By, at the beginning, he's like, you might be as powerful as me one day.
The smartest gaming choice ever.
Yeah. And to top it, like, we all thought Zero was a chick. And we're like, dude, who's a hot chick?
Sure, I fell in love with Zero pretty hard back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, the boob lights.
They indicate something. They are similar to another anatomical landmark.
Yeah, that placement is really, yeah. I'm giving Mega Man Brandon Flowers mustache.
Nice. Always approve.
I learned that in video games, people love, customizing their own characters.
Customized Mega Man. Mustache, pot belly, sneakers.
And I spent way too much time on his head. All right, we're gonna go for another. Let's say, how about let's say till 9:40. How you feel about that?
9:40?
Yeah, it's
What?
9:10 now, so 30 more minutes.
Half an hour? How long have we been going?
Uh, since 7:30, so I don't do math.
Holy shit.
Hour and a half.
All right, yeah. I'll give you a little more.
I'm so happy that the chat became a chat about Tumblr.
Nice.
Damn
Well,
it.
that's what happens. Ah, what did you expect?
Damn, Steven.
Damn, Steven.
Oh, you got that.
Damn, Daniel.
You got that on point.
Damn, Daniel. I don't get it. I don't know what. I just know. I think I saw the video. At this point, like, I really can't tell if I saw the video that Damn Daniel is from or if I saw a parody of Damn Daniel.
Oh,
I really don't know anymore.
on that note, I've still yet to have seen what does the fox say?
I think its time is probably over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be all right with that.
What's up, eyeliner? What's my favorite food? Um, shoot, I don't know. I never know how to answer this question. But I could say what my top foods are. I mean, there's oh, James. Hey, Ahmed. Einstein said that gravity isn't a force, but rather a manifestation of space-time curvature. Can you explain that to me? Something about space-time bending and warping, and depending on where you are in that continuum, time actually acts differently. But I really can't answer that as well as my friend Steven here.
What?
Basically, explain general relativity.
Oh, God. Time dilation, time is
Okay.
the fourth dimension, etc., etc. God, what do you want? It's one thing or the other. I can either draw or I could do that.
You'd have a lot of fun talking about that.
Oh, my God.
James is on this. Jamie is on this. Yeah, there's big moves, big plays happening. The Ocean Waffle. I just checked and Mighty Number 9 will be supposedly spring 2016. So soon, I guess. This is I think what I've been missing. This is what art is about. Just not caring and just kind of scribbling and seeing what happens. I never would have thought I'd be drawing a Mega Man's.
Oh, roger that. And doing it with your friends.
Yeah, bestest of friends.
Sitting around on the black leather couch, sketchbooks in hand, chicken in the oven, drawing.
Eyeliner. Let's not talk about Trump. Whoa, you wait. You put a background in your painting?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, but what's your process? That's an awesome piece. He's sliding into the scene,
Totally
saying,
exciting.
he's like, after I'm done working out in this machine, I'm gonna take you out, Mega Man.
I'm gonna take you out, Mega Man, once I get my legs all swole.
Mega Man.
I wonder if I could. What I'm gonna do.
See, the unfortunate thing that's happening with these proportions is that, yeah, I made his head bigger, but now it looks like the mech is his body.
That's funny. That's funny, right?
So now I got to make his hands really obvious so that they know. So that they know. Design challenge. Did you see Thomas Bertling's birthday party today on the Facebook?
No, I didn't see it.
it was pretty cool. They surprised him, and there's a whole line of cakes, and they look like Porto's cakes, and all along the tables. And then he's like, "I need a chair." And they're like, "Yeah, but you have to blow out the candles." He's like, "That's why I need the chair." He sat on the chair and he slid across and blew out the candles on the cakes as he was sliding. Of course, Thomas Bertman.
How did he? Oh, he was on a wheelchair. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Did it work? Did he get them all?
He missed the ones halfway through. He had to stop for a second. Then he completed the job.
That
He
is
did.
so cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
He is such the coolest guy down here.
He's a dad, and being a dad is awesome.
Yeah, you get a lot of points if you're a dad. I'm looking for a sprite of X dashing because I just want to copy paste the dash dust cloud from the sprites into my painting.
Eyeliner asks a pretty good question.
Mm-hmm.
Art question. Do drawing tablets come with the drawing tablet? He's my favorite troll. Oh, wait, he means program. I don't...
I think Wacom still come with like Photoshop elements.
Yeah. I was going to say Corel.
I know when I got mine. I know when I got my first tablet, it came with Photoshop elements. I don't know what. It's been a while since I bought one, so I don't really know what the current is.
Jota Seared says, Dame un beso, Ahmed. Should I dale un beso?
Sí, dale.
Nope, not going to happen. No te voy a dar un beso. Hazard Hero asks, Ahmed and Steven, what was your first job experience?
Oh,
you go first. Was it the Russians?
It was, yeah.
That was good. I never saw those. Also, you never showed me the stuff you did for Ryan Minerding.
Oh my God. Oh God, yeah, I never did. I should show you that, but I don't.
Yeah.
God, that's all on my old laptop. I don't even know where I have that.
That machine, that block, that brick.
Yeah, that thing. God, I never want to pull that thing out again. Yeah, my first. I don't know, I guess I can't really say the name of the stuff, right? Yeah, I guess I can't. That'd be. All right. Well, I worked for a game that was being made in Russia. I guess we already gave that away, so I might as well say it. And I worked for a company, and it was a nightmare because they had these very specific ideas in mind for kind of the design language of the characters, and they were having a lot of trouble, and they were having a lot of trouble communicating it to me in a way that I would understand, and I had a lot of trouble picking up what they were putting down. And it was kind of like a halfway like a language thing and halfway like a cultural thing, maybe, because they were taking a lot of stuff for granted that just like I wasn't familiar with at all. And honestly, almost all of the problems that I had with that job, if it came up again today, I would still have them. It was really weird. And it lasted for way too long, and I had to pay like $300 to mail the contract to Russia. Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, that was my first work experience.
Mine was much simpler than that. What did I do? It was so DSPs. Well, Scott Robertson, who made the DSP books and the DVDs, he needed a intern during summer, and I had to do some illustrations for a Hot Wheels pitch. So there was this new toy in town, and they wanted to know what it looks like when kids have fun with it. And so I illustrated that, and I painted it up and used some 3D, and it looked all nice, and it was good to go. That was my first job. Anyway, Tengo que irme al baño.
Okay. Is there
Remember,
is there questions in the thing that I should go through?
yeah, I think so, but remember, no blue cup.
No blue cup, never.
Yeah, all right. Be right back.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just turned 21 yesterday. Anyone have any good drink recommendations? Moscow Mules. Thanks for sharing your experiences, LOL. They're weirdly motivational. I'm sure it's Ahmed's pleasure, and it's my pleasure. From people around, like, oh my god, I need 3D, but I don't wanna. 3D can be pretty fun. Try it out. If you should do like a medium dive into it, and you might find that you really like it. You might be surprised. Let's see, questions. What is Photoshop Elements? It's like a stripped down version of Photoshop. It works surprisingly well. It probably has everything that you need to get started with learning Photoshop. What was your first job experience? Going over for. Hello to Brazil. That comes to. Hey Ahmed, what would you add to Photoshop? Like what new features or tools? He should answer that, but he was talking before about how much he would love like a radial drawing tool or a symmetry drawing tool. All right. Let's see. How are you, Stephen? I am doing well. How are you, Iridiate? Someone's got to draw Magic Ahmed. Hey, Med.
Hey, what's up?
Right. I answered some little things, but there wasn't that many questions.
All right.
Hey, Stephen, how can I make the leap from understanding acceleration in inertial frames of reference to acceleration in non-inertial frames of reference in general relativity? The easiest way that I know of to do that is to use some kind of mind game. One of my favorite ones is imagining the lantern that's bouncing a single photon of light up and down between a plate on the top and the bottom, and then moving the lantern, at different speeds relative to both a stationary point and to a slower point. That'll help you out a lot.
Only you could answer a question like that the way you just did.
I was just answering the question.
That was beautiful. That was poetry. That was pure rhetoric, you know.
I was just answering the question. Chill.
Oh, that's funny.
True though. All true though.
This is why part of the reason why I want you on this show, because I know you can handle questions like that. Like if I had, I don't know, Bob with me instead of you, nah.
Who's Bob? What's so great about Bob? What about Bob?
Look, you don't have to be so defensive. Bob. What about Bob?
Someone asked what medium did I start with? Pencil. Pencil was my original love.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the Ghostbusters movie.
Ghostbusters!
Can't wait to watch that film. I don't have any do I? I do have a banana. Oh, you guys are weird. Whatever. Losers. Just kidding. I don't think you're losers. I do. I think you're all. I'm just kidding. Queen Cream, what's your real name so I can call you something?
Oh my god. What's your problem, man? It's natural and beautiful.
It's unprofessional.
Beautiful.
What has more likes than dislikes? Dislikes than likes. Oh. Oh, I was completely sarcastic. I do not want to see that movie. Hmm.
Really
What's going
hard.
on with you?
Breathing heavily because things are on the wrong layer.
Oh no.
So much.
You might need some color dodge up on those flames.
Oh, show. They look just like wiggly, like confetti. Because I wasn't planning on putting a background. I was just gonna leave it on white, so it worked like that. But now they just look like, you know what? He's a streamer bot. He just shoots streamers.
Yeah, streamers are cool.
I mean,
Hey Taha, that's a good point. He says you should do a contest, and the winner gets to be with you guys on the next stream. I don't know. I don't think anyone actually wants to be on. All right, who of you that are here would want to be on this stream? I'm gonna wait for an answer. That's so awkward.
looks like you're getting some me's. You're getting plenty of me's.
Yeah, but none of them are real.
Well, we could also do like we could do a contest and then I don't know. You could do it like you could do a contest and then you could feature like their art or something and do like paint overs and things like that.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Pretty good.
I haven't done any public paintovers. Yo, that gives me an idea. Let's switch paintings.
All right.
All right, I'll send you mine. Layers. Steven,
Say again.
you want it on layers?
Uh, nah.
I guess a lot of people do want to be in the stream.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, maybe I'll consider that for a contest.
Do you want layers or do you just want the flat?
Uh, Flat's fine. I'm gonna ban her. That's it. I'm just gonna ban her. You know who I'm talking about. Do you see how shiny my Mega Man is?
Yo, he's soups shiny.
Uh,
Are you gonna email it to me or what?
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna save it as a TIFF maybe. TIFF.
Cats. What you laughing at? Um, Eyeliner asks, Ahmed, what did your parents say about your career choice? They were like, يا أحمد لازم تفكر بالموضوع هذا فإذا أكو يعني أشياء بالعالم لازم تختار فشي أحسن. That's what they said.
How am I not crashing my internet right now?
Oh man, my email's just exposed to the world.
I'm doing that wrong, buddy.
Yeah, how are you doing it?
I'm just on my other screen.
Oh yeah, I don't know how it's... You want Gmail or ThinkWell?
Don't send it to my ThinkWell. Send it to my regular.
I'm just gonna turn off my screen for a second. How do I even do that? Now it's on the camera.
42 megs. Jeez.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna send you layers. You're getting flat.
Give me the flat. I'm good. Mine's only 8. 8 megabytes.
Mugabots.
Now, what my parents really did say was that what's it called? They first had me try computer science engineering, and but they knew I wanted to do art, so I tried that for a while. Didn't like it. I mean, the engineering, and then I eventually went into painting, art, and stuff, and they're very supportive, so it was good. DDR Energy Arcade Metal Dance Pad PS2 Xbox PC Wii has been shipped. Nice.
You must be so happy.
I'm very much excited.
All right, so we got 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do a 10-minute paint over of yours.
All right, did you send me yours?
Yes.
Make sure you get the color dodge on the boosters.
That was the first thing I was going to do.
Penny Lane is in my house and other places.
Download. Oh, this looks really cool. Up in person, up in close. I
Up
can't
in
speak.
close.
Come on, Windows 10, let me open with Photoshop.
Letting me open with the Photoshop.
The fitness challenge is going great. Yeah, I know you can't see my screen. That's on purpose right now. Yeah, the biggest troll. Okay, anyway. The reason there's two video feeds of me is because I have the laptop running as the host, and then my PC is what I'm painting on. Okay. This is the coolest vial.
It's Vile.
Gerd.
Please pronounce it Vile.
It is Vile, isn't it? Give it the good old 1-2 punch.
I'm looking for.
4, 3, 2, 1. Earth below us. Drifting, falling. Floating, weightless.
That was annoying.
And I haven't painted over your work in years.
Feels good, like old times.
Like old times, like old times.
All right, what am I doing here?
I'm gonna zoom out.
That's the trick. Just, just pretend it's yours now and just have fun. Make it so much fun.
That's the plan.
Have as much fun as I did.
I'm using a GTX 660 or something. My machine is overly powerful, like more than it should be. I keep looking at the comments. I'm gonna minimize that so I can focus. All right. And actually, this is not color dodge. This is my technique.
Your special secret technique?
Yes, and I can't wait to reveal it on my tutorials.
You're going to do a tutorial for the 1-2 punch. I love it.
Post my PC specs. Okay. Where's... God, I know it's here somewhere. I love wasting time. System. All right, there it is. Doesn't show my video card though. All right, posted. Done.
Done deal.
Terminado.
Finished, and anyone who thinks it's not finished is an idiot.
Freaking idiot. Good, good. More for you and me. I got an idea. Why do British people say idea and not idea? Crickets. Yeah, I'm glad we did Mega Man themed stuff today.
Yeah, it's always good. You know, if you're gonna like work all day and then hammer something out for a couple hours, it's got to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Getting back to the drawing. Attaboy.
Yeah, yeah. Just kind of doing the good old drawing. Just so I could feel the forms out, you know what I mean?
Attaboy.
Spot on that lips there.
Always know my lips.
The trailing off, always. There is a burger place here. It's pretty good called Burger Master, and it's
Burger
the
Master.
closest thing that I could find to sort of In-N-Out. And it's not it's still not close, but it's still delicious, you know. But it's a drive-in, so you park your car and you turn your lights on if you want service, and they come up to you, and then they put this like apparatus on your window, and they set the tray of burgers and stuff on that. It's pretty cool.
Whoa. I've never been to a drive-through place, or ostensibly a drive-through place. Yeah, so we're just about done. You doing okay out there?
Oh crap! I have it selected on. Oh my god! I just saw yours, dude. Finally, that that needs to happen. That's clever. Yeah, that is brilliant. You know, most people wouldn't get this. Like the one battle that you're not even supposed to win, and boom, you're there.
Yeah, buddy. I got you covered.
I can't do an Irish accent. I'm sorry. James, okay, whatever. I can't. I keep not ignoring. Yeah.
Are you feeding the troll?
Yes.
Don't feed the troll. Oh, troll's
But,
the best. I'm a
but he's
troll.
so hungry.
Troll is so hungry.
He's so hungry. Hey, does your Wacom ever like if you're doing really light, like almost dot strokes, where you're like kind of tapping, does it ever like go full opacity and like make a big line?
It used to,
How fix?
and it drove me crazy. I don't remember. I think I updated the drivers a while ago, and that fixed it. But
Mine's still doing it. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know how to come back from that then.
Food shop.
Is it always?
At home it does it, but I use CC at work.
Yeah, I would say probably get CC.
Mm,
Probably your only solution at this point. You know, I
yeah.
caved. I went
Yeah.
straight. I put that old life behind me. I pay for Photoshop now.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, the daily. Every day, just paying for it. Yep, turn back from my old life of crime.
Hey, you know that one musical band that makes music called Linkine Park?
Oh yeah, Lincoln Park. Yeah, I love them. That's where Adnan buried the body.
Yes. Anyway, I used to listen to that band a lot when I was a kid, especially when I was drawing.
Mhm.
I would draw like StarCraft characters, like Protoss. Really inspirational, it's like, cool emo, sort of not emo. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So their lead singer, Mike Shinoda, we all know he went to Art Center. But if you go to his Instagram and you look at his followers, the very first one is yours truly. Truly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't we the belle of the ball?
What does that mean?
Just pretty much just putting me down. That's what that means. It's belittling you
Oh,
any way that I can.
you do that a lot. I like a band called Rishflu. Has anybody heard of it? I've not met a single person who's heard of them. And they're from Seattle, so I would expect like somebody here, but no.
We could always do the ultimate comp version of what I'm doing right now, where we take my guy off the background and put him sliding into face X.
I'll start. Well, no, you already have the layers. Yeah, you got to do that. Man, you're really rendering that mech out. Nice.
Very little work left to do on this. We are over our time limit, by the way.
We're gonna go 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Oh
That's
yeah,
fine.
look at those nice shapes you're
Want
drawing in there. That's the good stuff.
to ink it like a comic book.
That's how you have the fun.
This kind of putting yourself on the internet because like I wonder if no, probably not. Because like if Ian McCaig has like a historical, um, if we, backlog of what he was like when he was younger, I'm wondering if he was as vulgar and vile as us. You know?
Uh, I don't know anything about Ian. I wouldn't feel right taking a guess.
Hmm.
I like to believe that everybody is as evil as I am, but
Am I evil? Damn. Do you still know every song on the planet?
nope,
I think you're lying.
gave up, gave up on that. I am now officially painting over a Mega Man X sprite. That's what my life has led to.
I gotta see this. it's it's beautiful.
This is my life now. Could have just started this way. This is perfect.
Me encanta. How many lens flares are you gonna put on that?
13, 14.
Mm.
I already color dodged the lamp in the background.
Of course. All right, man. I think we're gonna call it a night now.
All right, great.
That's awesome.
All right. So you got the cool comic shapes on my vial, gave it the 1-2 punch, and
Yeah.
I have put your Mega Man in an appropriate and heartfelt scene.
Let me turn on the thing. All right, let's do some last minute goodbyes and wait for the time thing to catch up. Actually, no, we don't need to do that, do we?
I don't know, dude.
Will there be another? Will there be other live streams with your friend? I guess. Yeah. Well, you guys all have a good night. I think this was. I wasn't fully awake, you know. Also had some technical difficulties with the making it public.
I don't know. I had a good time. I was happy.
Yeah, it was good.
Very happy.
What's it called? Why is that?
Thanks for coming, everybody. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Lubuar. Good night, Iriadate. Good night, Erico. Good night, Plakruslar.
Oh yeah,
Good
that's
night,
Savani.
Hero. Good night, all.
Good night, Vincent, Douglas. Good night, Ashley, Eric, Ocean Waffle, Roy Tonga. Good night, guys. Just you guys all have a great night.
And
Yeah.
to you, of course, Med. Good night.
All right, we're gonna turn this off in 4, 3. Wait, I lost the window. How do I turn it off? No. 4, 3, 2, 1, and click.